There we are. Ugh. There's a lot of sales tax. McMahon, how you doing? Good morning. Getting up early, getting some shipping done. Should have started earlier. I've already wrapped up 6 slides. Omar, how you doing? I think we saw your order. But there could be other Omars out there. Let's see. Oh, we're shipping out today. There we go. Got the slide all wrapped up. Shed Owl, how's it going? Oh, you did? Awesome. So I've been getting a lot of orders this month, which super happy about that. Not so much for the Labor Day sale. People were buying other stuff, which is cool. Well, we just announced our 26 slide yesterday. It's in progress. Doing some range testing. Of all things that halted our range testing, get this, we are 3 magazines in, just dumping rounds down range. And the recoil spring breaks. And it's a Glock OEM recoil spring. Gonna see if we can get Glock to replace it. We'll see. Gotta package them up good. Bubble wrap, then of course hard plastic, well, not soft plastic, I guess. Soft plastic box, polymer bag. Got to keep them nice and packaged so you get to everybody. You know, we had a fun one that I will have to do a live about sometime. There we go. You know, I say fun, but it's more like the guy was excessively complaining. Now, I will admit there was a lack of communication, probably on both sides. But, so, long story short, the guy says, hey, be extra careful with the shipping. He's had issues in the past. So we're thinking, oh, okay, we'll just make it a signing package. That way, when USPS drops it off, they need a signature. Make sure it actually gets to them. Because he says he's been having shipping issues. And because he has to sign for it, it made him so angry. And I'm just like, you told us you had shipping issues. The best thing we can do is make sure the package is signed for. That's all we can do on our end. I can't make sure USPS does anything any better. And he's just like, well, I understand you're not in control of USPS. And I'm like, well, when you tell us to do our shipping carefully, like that's the most careful we can do, is make sure that your package is signed for. We have that option. And he's all like, well, what gives you the right to do that? And it's like, come on, man, seriously? Yeah, the customer needs to better clarify. I agree with that, 1990. And, you know, I get that he was probably frustrated because what happened is that he missed the first signature. So he has to go to the post office and pick up the order. Well, the post office didn't find it immediately. And so when he's on his way back, he gets a call from the post office, hey, we found it. So he turns back around and goes and gets it. And I get that. That's a minor inconvenience. I totally get that. But, come on. There's nothing I can do on my end. It's just, you're never going to make them all happy. But the most minor inconvenience turned this guy to rage, and I'm like, man, dude, you gotta control that anger. Especially if you're getting into the firearms business. You gonna be out training? You gonna be all angry when you're out training? I don't think so. But, you know, you can't make everybody happy. It is what it is. Yep. We're working on that 26. You can check the video out on our Facebook and Instagram, and I think we dropped it on YouTube as well. So you'll see the 26 in its raw form. Need to make some improvements, and we need to see if Glock will give us a free recoil spring, because theirs just went all unraveled. 3 mags in. Hey, Bill Poole, what's going on? Thank you, Shushu. Thank you. Oh, and I did get to since the recoil spring for the 26 went all cattywampus on us. I did at least shoot a 19 yesterday too, because I was like, well, I only got three magazines in on the 26. Might as well shoot, you know, the 19 I have with me, which I'm gonna go grab that real quick. There we go. So I'm running around with a photon holster, trying this out for now. Seems to do all right. And so you've all seen this one before, but this is what I was shooting again yesterday. Still a little dirty. I got to do some cleaning up, but so this 19 turbo, just shorter into a 26. Oh, and you can tell it is getting some holes. That will happen. Have a good one, 1990. Trying to put the blame on the company that shipped it, yeah. Oh. Getting some connection issue there. Let's see if we can fix that. The 26 turbo is pretty slick. Yeah, man, I like it. And it was fun shooting it up until the recoil spring. Does the window cut match the ported barrels? Yeah. Yeah, we checked them out, and it does. But you also want to be careful. You want to like look at it and check each ported barrel, because some of them are a little different, and some are going to match a little better than others. Of course, we're not going to have ported barrels immediately ready. We're not even going to have standard barrels immediately ready. We'll just have the slide ready to start. Yeah, the turbo is going to be the first one, and then we'll follow up with the zoom, and I think we'll make a Viper for it. The Viper is going to be interesting because it's going to be scaled. Like, you can see how elongated the 17 Viper is, and then you've got the 19 one here, so it's going to be a scaled down version. It's going to be interesting. Tactical Llama, what's going on? Getting a slide ready to be shipped out. Test fired the 26 yesterday, and it was going great up until the Glock OEM recoil spring gave out. Brand new recoil spring, too. I don't know how the hell that happened. I know there was a recall on 26 recoil springs like years and years ago, like over 10 years ago. So unless this is one that just somehow is still in rotation, I have no idea how the heck that happened. That is my first recoil spring failure after all these years. And I've seen recoil springs start to wear out, and I've replaced them before that, but I've never had a recoil spring actually give out mid-range before. So that's a new one for me. Couldn't handle the power of a Stiffler slide. There we go, all wrapped up. Put it in this box. Okay, now let's make sure we're checking the packaging right here. Yep, this is going off to Texas. Send quite a few slides to Texas. Florida, too. California. I mean, I imagine Californians are buying a lot of Glock stuff pre their ban that's coming up in 2026. Fluffy Bunny Arsenal, what's going on, man? There we go, and let's slide you in a polymer bag, and this is all good to go. 26 was never on your radar until the GS frame. Am I correct that 26 is just a cut down 19? Yes, pretty much. So the 26, the 19, the 17, and the 34 are essentially all the same slide, just different lengths. Also the 17L, I guess, if you're going to include that in the same family. And I guess you could include the Glock 45, because it's similar to the 19. And then also, I guess, the Glock 47. Not too bad. Oh, I guess I should have put that in first, huh? That's my fuck up. That's okay, we'll package it like this. It'll be too easy. No problems. The point is the slide will be safe. The one that's going to be a new challenge, this is why it's taken so much longer than the 26, is the 43. It's different. It is not similar to the 19 or the 26 or the 17. I mean, it's similar in some ways that it's a Glock, but it's not the same. There we go, and fragile sticker. We're also looking at Gen 5 for 2026. We'll see if we're going to do those. And then there's the question of, if we do the 43, are we also going to do a 48? And probably eventually, but it's slow measured growth, right? Programming takes time. R&D takes time. Takes money. And always, always tape your seal. Tape your seams. I don't trust shipping. Let's get some water. There we go. Got that one all packaged up nice and pretty. 17L is a little silly. You know, we get a lot of requests for the 17L, though. Right on, man. Have a good day at work, Shoo. Stay 26. Oh, I suppose I should do that one too. It means I'm going to have to change out my printer paper. That's okay. Let's see here. Let's see. Documents and letters and complimentary parts and there we go. We'll get that one out as well. But, oh, where is it? Oh, right here. So, yeah, definitely got to take this to the range. Took the 26 to the range. Still a little dirty. But it was fun. The Siley optics is working great. And I mag dumped the crap out of this. We were going to do, we actually had more ammo to shoot, but because the recoil spring for the 26 broke on us, we just ended it after I mag dumped this a bunch of times. Hey, Instructor George, what's going on, man? Beautiful slide. The turbo? Yeah, turbo's awesome. That's what I carry most often, is a turbo. Also carry a Gen 5 Glock 19, but... Right on, man. Woke up this morning, saw someone ordered a slide, figured, what the heck, let's get that shipped out nice and quick. Try to get them shipped out as fast as we can. Let's see here. Bouncing back and forth between pages. 2579. Where are we sending this one off to? Oregon. Oh, we also have merch coming in. Got t-shirts. I don't know if you guys saw that. But we're going to have Stiffler Manufacturing shirts, tank tops, and t-shirts. We are going to do hats someday. And, of course, we have patches. I don't know when the patches are going to be on there, but little hat patches and whatnot, backpack, whatever you want to put them on. Normal gun cleaner, okay on Cerakote. I haven't had any issues. I've been using Hoppies most often. I mean, maybe it is wearing it down a little bit. I mean, I guess you want a non-abrasive cleaner, so if something's like really abrasive, don't use that. And I only go a light amount. Because, I mean, when I'm cleaning, I mean, this one's clean, but when I'm cleaning the interior, it's just a small amount and a wipe down. Did test the Ecto Lube. The Ecto Lube ran great. This is probably the third time I've used it. Ecto Lube's going strong. Let's see, let's do a quick little search on that. The older copper-based bore cleaners may cause wear on Cerakote finish. And if you're only doing a light cleaning, apparently isopropyl alcohol is good. Use brake cleaner on it? Right on. It's also recommended to clean Cerakote regularly to not allow buildup, which may make it harder to clean and then cause wear. Whereas some of its wear you're going to get, like, that's literally just from rub. That's just from rub. That's wear. There we go. Oh, you know, dang, I don't know what code we're doing for that. Shit. Oh well. Is what it is. There we go. Non-chlorinated. Yep, we're doing shirts, and we'll have the patches, because people have been asking for merch for a while now. I guess I'll have to dial this one back a little bit. Let's try it as this. Nope, too much. Too much. Son of a gun. Alright, I guess it's going like that. And of course, dazzle it with the tried and true to well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state. The right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. Stamp. Okay, there we are. Complimentary patch. Yeah, and we're not going to do caps. Like, I'm sure you guys have seen me with my hat on, where it's just like one of the Stiffler patches on an old OCP camo hat. It's going to actually have the logo embroidered on it, apparently. Papa's Pew Pews, what's going on? The new slide is like a new car. I feel like I need to scratch it before someone else does. Have a good one, George. Thank you. Not you, not you. Where is it? I know I've got one here somewhere. This ought to work. Who doesn't have a desk full of crap where something is definitely in there somewhere? Okay, now let's go off to the envelope. Actually, let's save this as a new one. Save as letter patch for... But once we finish testing this 23, we are going to do the 43, or sorry, 26. Once we finish testing this 26, we are going to do a 43. McMahon, have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, let's open again. Guess not. Cancel. See the letter. Where is the envelope? Thought I had it here somewhere. It's not collaborations, brochure, blah, 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 blah. It's here somewhere. Ah, here we are. Found it. Chris, how you doing? Oh, for the RMR, or for the optic, it's a Trigicon RMR flat. Yeah, let's see if we can. There we go. There we go. Oh, come on. Just focus. It's fighting me. Alright, there we go. Focused in. Yep, Trigicon RMR flat optic cut. Good for things like the HoloSun 507C, Gideon Optics Omega, Siley Optics Wolfx Pro, and they all come with an aluminum R&R cover instead of a plastic one. Dugra, how's it going? Because the plastic ones break. There we go. Now I gotta go find an envelope. We're gonna send another one out. Well, something different out. We already sent our slide out off to Texas.